Bill Burr, and it's time for the Monday Morning Podcast for Monday, June 13th, 2016. What's going on? How the fuck are you? I'm hanging out here Sunday night. There's 30.2 seconds left in Game 6, and barring an absolute miracle out there on the ice worthy of a Lake Placid sequel, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that the fucking Pittsburgh Penguins are going to win their fifth cup. Is this the fifth one? That's fuck. You realize how successful that is? They've only been around since 67. The Bruins been around forever. We only got 6. You motherfuckers. Congratulations to the Pittsburgh Penguins, man. That's fucking great. And really happy for Phil Kessel. This is actually a good one for me as a Bruins fan because Joe Thornton was, another former Bruin. So either way, I was going to say, and I like both those fucking players, you know. I mean, because of the Phil Kessel trade to Toronto, we won a cup. Granted, we then traded everybody the fuck away. But we did win a cup, you know? So I can say some shit to fucking Montreal fans. Finally. 20 seconds to go. 19. I'll tell you, this is the toughest trophy to win in the fucking goddamn professional sports. This got to be one of the most... How the fuck was that icing? The goalie played it. Ah, Jesus Christ. What is this, the fucking NBA? By the way, I guess I understand now why it's not as physical in the NBA. I actually looked up some of the rules, obviously the 3-second rule. And isn't even as like an offensive player? Are you allowed to be? I don't know. No one of these guys can go down the fucking lane. A defensive player can't be in the fucking painted area for longer than 3 seconds or it's an illegal defense. He is allowed to stand there if he's within arm's length of the guy that he's guarding. So all the guy's got to do is just fucking run out to the three-point land and they just clear the path, right? And here comes the honor roll student right down the fucking lane. Like his quickness, his first step, and the fact that there's now a fucking rule that says you can't have some giant fucking guy standing there. Oh, look at him going crazy. Wow. Another one in the books. You know something? I'm not claustrophobic, but one of the worst things you want to be after winning a championship is that person on the bottom of the fucking pile. You know? You literally go from like celebrating that you won to not even being able to breathe. You're like, yeah, and you get tackled, and you're just like, get up, get up. You start doing that shit. Do you know that there's been times people have scored big fucking touchdowns and they get tackled by their teammates? They get like their fucking leg broken. It's unbelievable. Anyways, congratulations to the Pittsburgh Penguins and Pittsburgh. Great fucking hockey town. I know we've had our rivalry in that thing, but I've just been there too many times. I got too many friends there. And congratulations to Joe Bartnick. He's got to be going fucking crazy right now. If I didn't have shit to do tomorrow, I would have gone over to his place and watched the game. San Jose Sharks, though, man, you know. You never made it to the finals, so you got over the hump, and now you're going to have that bitter taste in your mouth, and hopefully you'll come back and win one, unless my fucking Bruins get their shit together. And then we fucking finally win one. So, anyways, dude, Phil Kessel looks like he's like works with wood, doesn't he? Like some weird guy that never married, but he could fucking, make a Davenport out of a fucking tree stump. You can't hate Phil Kessel, though. How's your breath? Pretty bad, eh? And the wonderful tradition of the NHL, the shaking of the hands, the show of mutual respect at the end of... Oh, God, is he getting booed? Is he getting booed? Oh, you knew it. This poor bastard. Every fucking year. This is the funniest shit ever in hockey. Every fucking year, the commissioner of the league comes out, and he just gets fucking... I don't know why he's still getting booed. Let's see this here. Hang on a second. Steve Summers wrote those words, and now it's engraved on the side of the Stanley Cup. I rubbed my balls on it right before it. One of the greatest trophies in all the sport. Look at Mario Lemieux looking sharp, huh? He's got his Anchorman sport coat on. Tom Burgundy. The fuck's his name? Oh, here he comes. He's complimenting him. This is one of the loudest buildings I've ever heard. They're booing him. His children must cry every fucking year. So Sidney Crosby got the MVP. Got that little shiny house with the fucking, I don't know, disco hat on top of it. All right, when's he giving it to Phil Kessel? When's he giving it to Phil Kessel? Who's he handed off to first? Who's he handed off to first? One of the great traditions of all sports. I'll tell you, it weighs fucking 9,000 pounds until you put it over your head. Then it feels like a baby. You're worried about dropping. You ever hear all the stories about the Stanley Cup? All the fucking... I can't believe they drink out of that thing every year. The amount of fucking stripper ass that has been sitting in that thing. People pissing in it and all kinds of shit. At least it ends up at the bottom of a pool a couple times. You get some chlorine. Now I'm exposing myself to the fact I don't know who anybody is on the fucking Penguins. All right, he handled it. He just handed the cup to not Phil Kessel. Not Phil Kessel. Not Phil Kessel. Holding it up, turning, spinning. What number is he? Number 6? Not Phil Kessel. Jesus Christ, he should have fucking skated around a little more. Daily. Dude, I would fucking take off with that thing. I swear to God, if I ever got to do that thing, be like when what's-his-face hits one of his fucking shots at the end of his practice. Speaking of which, Jesus Christ, I was hoping for at least a fucking 6-game series with the Cavaliers. I mean, I guess that's not going to happen, right? I'm just filibustering here. Can you just fucking give the thing to Phil Kessel already? For fuck's sakes. I don't know if he's been waiting that long. Come on. You got to give it to Phil. He's fucking adorable. Okay, here we go. Phil Kessel. Phil Kessel. Nope. Some assistant captain. Oh, Jesus, that's smoking. I didn't recognize him with a hat on. He's not one of those guys whose fucking mustache and beard doesn't connect. You know? Jesus, he's got a terrible patchy fucking... I don't know what he's got going on there. That's really the thing. People can either... You know what's the worst is the fucking neck beard. You know those people? It starts off all right by the ear, and then it just fucking goes... It does a nosedive. He has like the chin strap goes right up and under. Then they got like 5 hairs on their upper lip, and he's just like, what are you doing? You know? Tang has it now. All right, this has to be excruciatingly boring. I'm going to hit pause here until Phil Kessel gets it. And, of course, they cut it off before he fucking hoists the thing. Because they had to cut immediately to, hey, get your championship T-shirts and fucking hats. All right, I'll find a fucking clip of it. All right, with that, I'm going to shut the TV off so I can actually focus here. Congratulations to Pittsburgh Penguins fans. And you know what? Also to San Jose Shark fans. I know I've been there plenty of times, seeing the Bruins lose in finals to all those great Edmonton teams. So my condolences. But, hey, you actually got to the finals, and you got a great team to build on. And that's it.